What's up, guys? It's day 146 on our journey to 2000, and today I have a great, awesome game to show you guys, and then we're gonna play a game. So I played with 92.7% accuracy in this game. I was very, very proud of this. It was just so cool. I was just on top of it. Unfortunately, I only played one game. I wanted to play a bunch of games, but I went to a friend's house, hung out with them, and came home late. My sleep schedule has been off, and so that's why this video is also uploaded a little bit late today, but still daily videos. And anyway, getting distracted. Let's go over this game. Hopefully I could binge play in this near future. It started off with the Pierce defense, which I've been doing. Goes into the main line, and this is my only inaccurate move, I believe. They wanted me to fianchetto the bishop first. And then I attack the bishop, I attack the knight, and I just take space on the queen side. After he castles, I go and castle myself. And then I go for this idea of trading bishops. And I actually thought about taking with the knight or the rook. And I thought taking with the rook doesn't seem to make much sense. What is the rook going to do on this horizontal line? Whereas the knight at least gets developed, and maybe I could reorient it towards c7 or somewhere else. So I actually thought about this move a bit. I guess only like 13 seconds, but that was like what was going through my mind. Then I attacked the center because I actually calculated all of this. And I found something really cool. So what I found that was really cool was that if he takes the knight, I take the bishop. I'm kind of attacking this. I'm kind of attacking this. There's this. There's this. My knight might be able to come in. And I actually saw all of these ideas before pushing this pawn. Like I saw takes. You know, I saw takes, and then takes and takes. Okay. And I was happy with that position. He doesn't take back, though. Develops the bishop. And I was like, oh, that's actually an interesting move. I spent a minute and 20 seconds. I lied. I guess I had two more inaccurate moves. But spent a minute and 20 seconds, and I bring the knight back. Now, looking backwards, why not develop the other knight to a better position? Makes a lot of sense. And if he attacks the knight, then I can probably just move the knight somewhere. Yeah, it says bring it to f6, and the game would continue, and he's just weakening his king, right? So I'll put the evaluation so you guys can see. This is still an even game. He develops the bishop. I bring the knight there. He takes my pawn. I bring my queen here, and he takes my other pawn. And I was like, oh, I didn't really see this, but I still think I have a pretty good decision. I develop my knight. He develops his knight. Oh, Jesus, I had more inaccurate moves than I thought. 3 or 4? What was it? 3. Okay, it was only 3. Bring the rook here, and then I take. And here I felt really good. I felt really clever. I took because he can't take back. I take the queen. I calculated a bunch of stuff. And he moves his queen here. My opponent spent... okay, he only spent like 40 seconds on this. It felt longer, though. But he blundered. His best move was to take my knight. So, for example, if he took my knight here... I remember what I was thinking then, but I don't remember now. There's this move attacking here, protecting the bishop. If he takes here, I have this. He can't take because then he loses his queen. This is just winning. I'm up a rook against a minor piece. But okay. This is what happens instead. He blunders because I find the sexy move, giving a check, taking his rook, and developing my other knight to protect the other knight. And this is beautiful because there are no pawns that can attack these knights. They're just going to be chilling. Here I go for a trade just to simplify the game. I attack the queen, and he resigns with a minute left on the clock. So that was a pretty cool idea. My opponent spent 3 minutes on this queen move. I mean, he found the best move, but it wasn't enough to save him. And I spent about a minute, 20 seconds on this. Okay. Let's get straight into a game. Well, it's not straight into a game. We just reviewed, but... we're playing as white. We'll go with our classic Vienna. This feels a little weird, just in case it transposes. Okay, this feels very weird. It looks like... it just looks super weird. I want to develop my knight, but then he has this. He's playing very aggressively. So my first instinct is to attack the bishop. He could... well, he can't do that, so let's see. Attack the bishop. Let's say he takes. I take back. He has this check. I could block, then his bishop comes in. That looks a little annoying, right? Other idea is takes. I mean, honestly, I feel like he might sack here. Takes... check first. That's not a check. Yeah, I'm just going to move my knight and attack the bishop. I think this is fine. I could probably just bring this forward. Now, at the same time, I have to be careful of getting forked if he goes a6 later, but then him going a6 probably gives me an opportunity to do something else. Wow, my opponent played super fast and then spent time thinking here. He's probably calculating the sacking line. Oh. Funny, I have my own sacking line. Well, I mean, if he develops his queen, I don't. I'm gonna pre-move this just to show him, make him feel. It's a psychological thing to make him feel like, damn, this guy knew exactly what I was gonna do. And then the other idea here is that I could actually just develop the queen to f3 instead of the knight, because if we trade queens, oh yeah, I'm so smart. Wait, even if he sacks and he brings the queen to f6, I could bring my queen here. If he tries to not trade, I have queen f7 checkmate because of the bishop. Of course, he could just move the queen to e7 or something, but then that gives me time to probably go d3 and develop my bishop. I don't know if everyone followed what I just said, but I might go over it after. I'm so confused how you spent 2 minutes here, but what's your rating? 1694. Okay. It's pretty high considering, but then again, I was 1797, so highest rating 1860. Jesus. Okay. That doesn't mean anything. I don't want to get intimidated. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just overthinking my whole life right now. Just kidding. Okay. What else can my opponent do here? He could ignore and develop some other piece. B5 doesn't make sense to me, like, at all. But he could... I would expect something like bishop b6, takes. Maybe my queen comes out, but I feel like he just develops his knight. Maybe d3. Maybe just knight f3. Maybe f4 to get the knight to f3 to castle. Like, if this bishop is gone, I think a lot of my problems are... I say a lot of my problems, it's like move 2. But, like, it feels like a lot of potential problems are gone. Yeah, it's move 4. It's the 4th move of the game, and my opponent's spending 3 minutes. Jesus. Or I guess 2.5 minutes. Okay, he went for it. I actually didn't see this queen check. Let's think here. King. Let's think. King comes back. He's probably going to check again, right? So there's a couple of things we could do. Okay. Pawn could push, but typically I don't want to create space. This might be the best move too. I don't know. If he takes here, then actually, yeah, I'm going to lose stuff. So I think king f1 makes sense. If he checks anywhere on this vertical line, first of all, his light squared bishop can't do anything. But let's say he checks here. I can always go for this trade. Okay. Let's say I go here, he takes the pawn, which makes more sense. I could attack with my pawn. Now, this is an option. This protects my bishop and protects this pawn. The other option, actually, is I go for the queen trade. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Here, 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 here. But then my bishop develops, so that wouldn't make sense either. Here, here, here. Very simple stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I'm overthinking this. I'm fine with this. Okay. Watch, I just completely blundered something. Yeah, we're gonna go here. the whole point is we're telling him, do you have a better position if we trade off? Okay, so he's going for the fork now. And he can take back. Kind of clever. If we play passively, okay, if we trade, then develop the knight, then he forks. Bring the bishop back. Somehow I spent a lot of time now. Bring the bishop back. Let's just do it. This, maybe. And this would be a beautiful fork. Yeah, if we could get our knight to e4, that could be good. Knight e2, knight g3. But then we can't take back with the knight. I would like to take back with the knight. c4 might be an idea to go c2. But we don't even have a discovered attack because he could just take the bishop. Moving this bishop out of the way for our rook to come into the game is also an idea. Crazy game. This rook is also stuck. So I think maybe I should have traded queens. Maybe that was better, but I don't want to help him develop, and I feel like I could be okay here. So one idea is attacking, just straight up attacking. What moves does he have? He could just go backwards. He could play passive. He could take. Do you have any other thing he can do here? He could come here. That might be an interesting move. Okay. Oh, he's gonna castle. Take bishop here. I'm tempted to take, but I don't know. I want my rook in the game. This is hard. Maybe take, and just develop the knight, and he castles. I go king f2 to bring the... Yeah. Let's just do that. I don't think him bringing the knight makes sense. We always have this move. We have this move to stop him from castling. He could connect. Then the bishop actually has a nice eye to stop him from castling. He could castle on the other side, though. Okay. His pawns are a little scary. Okay. Okay, so he might actually castle on the other side. He has no dark squared bishop. Maybe we go here to stop this, but then this hangs. Just go up. Everything might start getting attacked. Huh. This looks fun. Some calculation needed here. Take here. Can he trap something? I don't think so. I think we're fine there. Here with ideas of takes, but then here, attacking the bishop. I don't mind that. There's no dark squared bishop, so this is fine too. Jesus, he has just a crazy center. We gotta break this open. Knight here is an idea, but he could just run away. I'm not sure what to do. Attack the center, he pushes. This hangs again. So here, kick the bishop out. Let's kick the bishop out. I don't want to overthink. We're low on time now somehow. I don't think any of this works. Also, we'll have the bishop. Huh? Takes. Attacks. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the bishop. Bishops are scary. Take attack here. King comes forward. Almost trapping him. This is one idea. We have this fork. This is another idea. Ah, he's trapping my knight. He's trapping my knight. So, I mean, if we bring the bishop here, he doesn't have any checks. If he tries to trap, we could take, check. I think we're winning here. I didn't spend much time calculating, but it looks like a beautiful move. He has more pawns. Maybe keeping the bishop is better, but knights are tricky, and we are up technically material, so maybe our knights can be tricky. Maybe giving up the bishop pair is okay. We're just trying to simplify the game to just prove that we're winning because we're up a piece. That's, I think, the idea. But is trading one of the bishops a good idea? I'm not sure. It's a hard one. It's a hard decision. Maybe B. Well, but maybe that's the only way to not trap the thing. Yeah, this is just winning now, I think. We have this picking this up. We don't want to lose on time. Our opponent is trying to play quick on us. Of course, this opens this up. That's okay. Now we're up 2 points. Now we come here. He develops a rook. We come here. He tries to double his rooks. We come here protecting the pawn, maybe? Okay, again, he's trying to trap. A very clever, cheeky little person. I don't know if he's... Did he trap us is the question. I think he did. This is why you don't play fast. But he was pissing me off. Can I take something on my way out? I can take this. I can. Let's do that. I might have messed up here. Is his strat to wait 5 minutes and then just play fast and not make you not realize you're going low on your time? Let's go here. Because if it is, it's working. Okay. Move made sense. I can come here to move my king out of the way. Huh. I think he has this. I'm just trying to play fast. I need to open up shit. This is too much. I would have done rook g3 and not even think about it, but okay. Aha, but now we have... I think this is good for us. Okay. He doesn't have a check or anything. Very crazy game. Jesus, just because we're low on time, it's crazy to be honest. Rook here. Always have this. If he moves the knight. Oh, this is a crazy game. He moves the knight, I take the rook. He moves the rook, I take the knight. So maybe he's considering this, but the bishop comes here, so maybe he's considering pushing pawns. In which case I have to come up with a plan. Which is hard to do sometimes. Pawn here, rook just comes here. Okay. Maybe a rook here. Just completely ignore things. I want to come here, attacking the knight. Doesn't that work? There's no en passant there. Am I crazy? Wait, aren't I just winning now? The king protects the rook. There's no discovered attack. Takes, trade everything. And I'll just have a bishop and pass pawns. Oh, I just beat a 1900. Let's go! Or maybe I'm talking too fast. I mean, I have a minute 20. I don't know how we missed that. I thought he had a better move. A? Do we have some sort of check? Do we trade? I'm just gonna trade. That looks like the most obvious move. Then we have this. Beautiful move. And he has no check, so we're fine. What a sexy move. Now let's say he comes here, I take, and he comes here to check. I can always just pick up the pawn. Yeah, I think this is just completely winning. That's just a free piece. Okay. 56 seconds. Come on. Jesus Christ. I want to screw it up. Maybe this is not smart. Maybe it's not smart. Oh my god, this is so intense. No, that's it, he lost. No? Please say you lost. That's me. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Hell yeah, baby! Hell yeah! That was sexy! That was such a good game. Oh, well, computer will tell me that it wasn't such a good game, but... Okay, we didn't have any blunders. We had 3 mistakes, but our opponent had 7 mistakes. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go through this game. What a crazy game. Okay, so all of this is book moves. This is the Anderson defense. To be honest, I don't know it that well. I really don't. What is this bar? I don't remember ever seeing that. Anyway. So here, okay, I played the best move. Wow. I spent 30 seconds on this. I really thought it was a good move, and I was right. And then I calculated this, and I thought this was bad. And I was right, and I played the best move. Okay. The pawn move was fine, but going for this trade, this protects the bishop, and this lets me develop, right? Smart. But okay, I didn't do that. Developing the knight was better, but okay, I didn't do that. And I wanted to simplify by trading, just to prove that I'm winning. Jesus, I played all the best moves here. I understood the ideas. I'm developing the knight. I need my rook to get developed. Then everything is fine. Okay, going for this bishop was good. But pawn moves, remember we talked about pawn moves the other day? Like how people make so many mistakes with pawn moves? Because you should be working on something else. But okay, this will let me take out his bishop. Then I found this sexy move and I took. And apparently I didn't need to take, but okay. And this blunders because he traps my knight. I was playing too fast, but you know, that's okay. I had this king move maybe to come here. My bishop is... So he's very smartly put pawns on the dark squares. Make my bishop kind of useless. I'm assuming he did that on purpose. And here I took. Apparently I could have came here. Now what happens if he does something like this? Don't I have to take anyway? I have rook f1. Takes, because this comes with a check. Okay, and so what if this comes with a check? I could do this, but he could just do that. I guess I am threatening to checkmate or something. I'm not sure. Like, let's say he just goes for this idea. Let's say he goes for this idea of bishop a3. Okay, let's say he takes. There is a checkmate here, right? There has to be. Wow, that is crazy. Look at this. So those were the ideas here. The bishop going to a3 was key to that plan, I think, too. Yeah, I was happy I was able to break through. Okay, let's go back to reviewing. Oh, that was such a... That felt good, that game. Okay, they wanted bishop d3, probably to go b4. Okay, so I was completely losing after this rook move. I was so lucky he took here. I did not think he would do that, but alas, people do things. And this was winning, and this was great, and this was great, and this was great, and this was great. Oh my god. Oh my god. And here, thank god I didn't overthink. I was just like... I was like, oh my god. There was a mate in one. Protected by the bishop. Instead, I did all this crazy stuff. But I still had mate. I just prolonged my checkmate. Oh wow, this wasn't a checkmate. This was, though? How is this a checkmate? b4. Ah, I have this, 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 this. Very cool. And yeah, I got the checkmate. That was awesome. So for those wondering what I was thinking before, it was actually what happened. Him taking, me taking back. I thought he was going to come here. And then I thought I have a couple of things, like maybe develop the knight, maybe the queen. I thought both were fine because this lets me do this. But I thought also if he goes back, like this is obvious checkmate. But I mean, my opponent wouldn't fall for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you watched this far, say flap, because this is like flappy, I don't know. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one. See you next time.